After free agency is open, the Pittsburgh Steelers just keep on making moves, and finally it's been done. Najee Harris is now a Charger. He's meant so much to the Pittsburgh Steelers organization. I'm sure he's going to be missed, but it was time to move on to a more dynamic option. Jaylen Warren, he signed his tender. He is going to be here to stay at least for this upcoming year. An addition was just made to the backfield that maybe you haven't heard yet, and it's not an MVP caliber running back, but it's a veteran who did just win a Super Bowl, and I'm just going to reveal this. This is according to Steelers insider Jordan Schultz. The Steelers just agreed to a one-year deal with former Philadelphia Eagles running back Kenneth Gainwell. Now, this guy has showed so much promise in Philadelphia, but he's had the misfortune of playing behind really good running backs his whole career. I mean, he's played behind Saquon Barkley, winning that Super Bowl, and before that, he was behind guys like DeAndre Swift, guys that had a little more pop, but he has played really well in his own right, and I think he's a really nice addition to this Steelers squad. He had 1,906 total yards and 13 total touchdowns in 4 years with Philly. Once again, he was never the starter, always kind of being the second or third guy, but he always came through in a pinch. And he's going to stay in the state of Philadelphia. He arrives in Pittsburgh with the chance to really carve out a more significant role next to Jaylen Warren. And the guys, like I said, he's been productive when he gets an opportunity every single time. And he's got versatility as not only a runner, but really a really good wide receiver. Can I say really more times? I don't know. Let me see. So, hey, you guys, this is Sports Talk Steelers. This is a brand new channel. We're growing. Hey, if you get a second, hit the subscribe button. Would be a huge blessing. Would love to grow this with you. And I'm doing this as an outsider's view. I'm primarily a Bears guy, but Justin Fields hooked me to the Steelers, and I'm staying here to just give you Pittsburgh Steelers news on the daily. So join us. So let's get back to Gainwell. We're looking at an emphasis is needed in the rushing attack under offensive coordinator Arthur Smith. And I think Gainwell is actually a way better fit due to his versatility. And at the very least, it provides much needed depth, quality competition to the running back room, however it shapes up in this offense after the draft. I expect the Steelers to draft a running back as well. If we're kind of looking at what Gainwell has done, he carried the ball 75 times for the Eagles in 2024, total 290 rushing yards and a touchdown. He averaged 3.9 yards per carry, but his real value and what I think that he really shines in is what he contributes as a receiver. He had 16 catches in limited time for 116 yards, and while his production wasn't exactly eye-popping in his role, he's always been a reliable depth option, and he's always stepped up when needed. He's always going to give the starter like Saquon Barkley, who was in there to give him a breather, and it wasn't just a placeholder. He actually produced while he was in there. Such a big investment on Barkley by the Philadelphia Eagles. It made Gainwell kind of expendable to be noticed, to be honest, and the Steelers were able to pounce. I think his versatility, his experience, it made him such a valuable piece of this backfield in Philadelphia, though. And he trusted in key moments. He came in a lot on third downs because he just had an ability to pick up blitzes. He blocks really well. And also, he's able to catch passes out of the backfield, and that is such a nice trait to have, so you're not predictable on third down. But Barkley dominated the snaps. Time for him to go. So kind of looking at this Steelers running back plan, I think it's going to be really interesting to watch. A bold move for sure, letting Harris walk. He's been with this franchise for so long. He's going to be missed. But now we've got kind of an exciting thing going. Two versatile backs. You've got Jaylen Warren that's been here for a while for you guys. Now we've got Gainwell joining in, and let's see how this backfield shapes up. I think it's going to be excited. This draft is absolutely loaded at running back. I expect the Steelers to pick one relatively early, possibly. But if they don't, Gainwell could be a pretty quality running mate next to Jaylen Warren. But I think the ideal situation is to have Jaylen Warren, get a guy like Judkins some guy in the draft, Omarion Hampton. Like, some of these guys are going to be available in the second round. Here's something exciting. Cam Scadaboo. What if he were to join the team? He's sitting there with Jaylen Warren, and then we've got a quality guy like Gainwell backing him up. And you know what? Maybe that's what we should talk about in the comments. What running back would you like drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers to pair with these two other guys? I think Cam Scadaboo is a really interesting prospect. But anyways, we're looking at... Post that in the comments. I would love to chop that up with you. But we've got the addition of Gainwell to close. He provides such valuable depth, such a change of pace option alongside Warren, or as a third guy, whoever else is brought in. But Warren brings explosiveness and toughness as well. They really complement each other well. Gainwell has versatility as a pass catcher, should make for a really strong 1-2 punch, or possibly a 1-2-3 punch, because you know Arthur Smith loves to use his running backs. You guys, thanks for being here. Let's continue to grow this channel together, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.